Hey guys, coming to you from my computer. That's why you can see this nice glare in my glasses. So today I'm going to talk to you about guys versus girls coaching goalies. And I've got a ton of questions about this from parents, run the gamut. So I don't really think one is better than the other. I'm just going to tell you a little bit about my experience and some of my thoughts on it, and you guys can run with it. And I'm happy to answer any questions you might have as well. So I should start by saying that I've always been coached by guys, always. When I first started playing, I was coached by a Navy men's lacrosse goalie coach. That's why I became like a huge fan of Matt Russell. I thought he was like the greatest thing ever. And he taught me to play like a guy, and it was just not working for me. So I eventually later on found a guy by the name of Mike Molster, and he is amazing. I cannot say enough good things about him. I probably started working with him my freshman year of high school, and he just totally transformed me. He's so incredibly knowledgeable about the sport, and he taught me to play goalie in a way that I understood it and I could teach it to others. And it's one of the main reasons, why I'm coaching, because I feel like he gave so much to me, and I want to give it to other people because, there is not enough good goalie coaches out there. That is for sure. So I think you need two things, or a couple things, more than two things. You, one, need to make sure that whatever goalie coach you choose, that they're knowledgeable about the girls' game. Guys and girls lacrosse is so different, and that's not a secret. We all know that. It takes 2 minutes of watching the sports to see that they're different. How you position, stepping, how you communicate the defenses themselves, the offenses, knowing it's just different. And then add on top of that, making sure that somebody, whoever is shooting, regardless if it's a coach, if it's somebody just warming up a kid or girl, they have to have a girl stick. It grinds my gears so much when I see guys warming up girls goalies at tournaments with guy sticks. Kills me. Because the guy's release point is, if I'm going to go shoot here, okay, their release is like down low. A girl's release point is up here, okay? And yeah, that might not seem like a lot right now, okay, but I'll tell you, when I was a sophomore in college, I was the only goalie. And we had the guy's club team goalie come play for us. And he would get scored on goal after goal after goal by our players because he was like, the release is so quick, I can't track it as well as I'm not used to it. So you have to be using a girl stick because that's ultimately what's going to get them ready for games most efficiently, and then also it's going to make them better. So definitely make sure whoever is shooting on them, working with them, they're using a girl stick. That's very key. Second thing is, again, I don't think the gender of the coach is a huge deal. Just the coach, regardless, needs to know, one, how to break down skills. If you can't break down skills, they'll never learn. Secondly, they, again, like I said, have to be knowledgeable about the game. Have to be understanding of what girls are like. Girls and boys are very different. We know this. Okay, so, when you're dealing with a girl that's crying and afraid of the ball, you have to be able to know how to handle it and what to say, how to comfort her, how to make her feel confident in her ability to make a save and not get hurt. how to talk to a girl. Okay, yeah, it sounds funny and weird, but it's true. You just have to talk to them differently because they think differently. Um, and Mike was amazing at this. Like, I remember in college, I would literally, things would be going crazy. Like, I would feel like I was playing really bad, and I would just call him and be like, Mike, this is what's going on. Like, I don't know what to do. Help. And he would just know exactly what to say every single time. It was the greatest thing ever. Certainly there are certain advantages of having a girl coaching your daughter. For instance, I actually played, women's lacrosse and was in the goal. Also I am a girl, and I sometimes, that makes the girls feel more comfortable having someone the same gender as them, when they're first starting goalie, getting coaching, one-on-one coaching and all that. So, small things. But I think really ultimately, as parents, I'm not a parent, so I can't obviously speak to that, but it would be my thought that, you evaluate the coach on their merits of how they're coaching, how your daughter is improving. If after a couple months she's been working with a coach and not getting better, then, you should start reevaluating, because clearly there's some disconnect because, some girls and just some players in general just don't learn the best from different styles of coaching for whatever reason. You've got to find the right fit. So, just keep that in mind. I don't, there's not a right answer here. I don't think one is better than the other, because I think not only with goalies, with field players, you also have players that were good players, but don't necessarily have that ability to really be that great coach and be able to break down skills. Because sometimes when you get to that level, it's so hard to break them down. I know when I was first starting at Winners, it was really difficult. I had always coached, but to coach that young of an age, 5 years old, and really break down that cradle, those small passing mechanics, and, really troubleshoot a lot of what was going on. It ultimately made me a better coach because of it. So I'm very glad I had that opportunity to do that. So I hope this helps a little bit. And if anybody has any questions, you can always email me, direct message me on social media, whatever you want. I'm always available. I try to answer emails as fast as I can, but I do have a full-time job, and so my computer decided to freeze, but hopefully you at least got the audio out of it. Sometimes with technology and in life, things don't go the way you want them to, but it happens, and we move on. So, like I was saying towards the end, feel free to shoot me any questions. I will get back to you at some point. Sometimes I'll just respond and tell you that I haven't forgotten, and I'll get back to you because I want to be able to help you guys out as best as I can. But I'm human, and also, like I said, I have full-time jobs, so gotta do work with what I can here. So feel free to let me know what you guys think about the video. I do hope it helped. Let me know if I can clarify anything in any way. I'm happy to do that. I might be a little bit MIA over the weekend. Might be checking in here and there. I'm headed to Boston to visit one of my best friends from home, Kelly McNeilis. She played at BC, and then Boston stole her from me. So sad. But I'm excited to go visit. So I hope you guys have a great weekend, and I will see you next time.